So today we're talking about camping after divorce. If you haven't watched the first one, this is part of a two-part series. Pause this. I will put a card up above and a comment down below, and click on that link and watch that video first. Hi, my name is Amy from Camping Companions, and today we're going a little bit deeper into my divorce and the circumstances surrounding the camper that we had at the time, which was a 2002 30-foot Sandpiper fifth wheel. Things don't always happen the way you plan them to. As part of my divorce proceedings, the agreement was that my ex-husband would stay in our home and pay the mortgage. I would get the camper, he would get the truck. And if you know anything about fifth wheels, you know you need the truck to tow the camper. But my parents had apartments that I could move into, and there was no way I could afford to make the mortgage payment on that house that we had together on my own. So the best choice at the time for us was to leave him in the home and me to move out with the boys. And that fifth wheel stayed parked in my ex-husband's driveway well after I had moved. So there was a couple years where I didn't camp. I didn't have a truck to pull the camper, and the camper was parked in the driveway at my former home, and there was no way for me to tow it, so I didn't camp. Well, actually, I camped. I just did it in a tent. And it wasn't easy, but that was how I figured I would keep up the camping legacy. So years later, and a whole lot of life changes, the camper got traded in on a vehicle, and I met my husband. The reason why any past relationship didn't work. And I chose to move on. He was made for me. We are so happy, and we camp together now. We're a blended family. I have two sons, ages 21 and 19, boys. And then he has a son who's 17 and a daughter who's 12. And when we started camping together again, we were camping in a pop-up, which is really funny because we had 6 people and a dog. Not a little dog either, a 55-pound lab mix in a pop-up. But it was perfect for us, and we loved it. And now the next generation is loving it too, because we've introduced camping to my husband's kids. And maybe, just maybe, when they have kids, they'll introduce camping to their kids. Life is how you choose to react to the things that happen to you. Have you ever heard the saying that holding on to a grudge is like drinking poison and hoping that the other person dies from it? Well, that's what holding on to the anger will do to you. You can choose to shake it off, look for the good in the situation and carry on, or you can hold on to that anger and become bitter and lonely and unhappy. So I want you to choose to move forward in life. And if you love camping and camping makes you happy, then I want you to keep camping. Find a way. Start in a tent. Move up to a pop-up. And maybe someday you'll meet the real Mr. Right. And he'll love camping too. And then you have a big camper again. So divorce is hard. Sitting around feeling sorry for yourself is really hard. It's temporary. Life goes on, and you will get out there again. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our channel. We cover campground reviews in New York, Canada, and Pennsylvania. We get a little bit up close and personal in talking about our life in camping. And if you can relate, then we'd really love to have you as part of our community. Until next time, happy camping.